I'm looking at this park, and it's just an utter disaster. I clearly have no idea what I'm doing. Nobody should let me run parks ever again. That being said, we're demolishing this. Have a nice day. Now, Jenny K is not that upset about it. Jenny K. That's reminding me of like a dieting program for some reason, that name. I feel like that's the name of some weird old diet. Anyway, I realized that I'm silly. And if you really want to run a lake, what you gotta do is ultimately the cedar point, where you just decide that you're gonna build where you want to build rather than where the game tells you to. Why did I do that? There is no reason for this path to exist. Are you okay, dude? Entertainer 92? Ah, someone drowned. That's probably bad for publicity. How did Entertainer 92 drown? I was just watching them. They were fine. Nope. No, I can't afford it. Mechanic 88, you can't drown too. I've already murdered 3 people and I've been streaming for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. In my defense, it's a new year, you know? Sometimes the new year really messes people up. Yeah, hopefully everyone had a good holiday season. I got sick. That was my holiday season. I shouldn't say that. I was okay for the holidays and then got sick shortly after the holidays. But yeah, I don't want that there. That's bad. Handyman 141, can you please get out of the way? You're entertaining to nobody. Well, that sounded a lot harsher than I wanted it to. All right, we'll do it here. This will be fine. See, if we just do this, then we get all this real estate to build with. Instead of the silly boat ride, we now have the world's longest, most boring boat walk, or boardwalk, ever. And we can even put the boats back. There are too many B's in this conversation. It's starting to confuse me. That doesn't quite work. But the... No! No drowning on my watch. I'm such a good park owner. When I spot someone drowning, I stop and save them. You're welcome, Susie W. This is NASCAR, but it's boats. The park with the best staff. Again, I would really hope so. I would actually be upset if we didn't have that award. Can we get a sign of this ride? NASCAR, but it is. Not good enough. I'm not being picky here. What feels the most NASCAR? Poles. Pole position. I know things about races, yes. I'm a bit of a racing aficionado. Said no one ever. I don't know anything about racing. Oh, good. The headache starts early this time. I say pole position, which is something that absolutely does not apply to NASCAR. But, you know, it's my creative interpretation of NASCAR, I guess. People are having a great time going around in an oval. I'm not really feeling the sign. It's not really accomplishing anything. Unfortunately, it's gotta go. I'm glad killing 2 or 3 people didn't affect our park rating at all. But yeah, now we can build roller coasters out here in the middle of nowhere. As one does. Fossil Folly. Spruce Goose. Obviously, we could do better. I'm definitely known for making fantastic roller coasters. This is an early visit from one of the cats. I'm also still, like, slightly sick, so if I'm coughing or sniffling a lot or something, I apologize. I'm not trying to. No, maybe a little bit further out. Something like that. Uh-oh. We've reached the pinnacle of this specific roller coaster. This is it. This is the best they can do. So, how much does this affect the speed of the ride? Like, is this a bad idea? Is this gonna make the ride not work anymore? I don't know. And I don't like that I don't know. Can I on-ride photo? I can on-ride photo. I just don't. I need to watch the little preview of this ride, because I don't think I know enough about this ride to know if this is gonna break. Who puts boats on a roller coaster anyway? Not Junior Roller Coaster 1, which I didn't give a name for some reason. Probably should fix that, huh? Okay, so, like, it kind of works. Oh, I'm lined up with the end right now. I don't really want that. Hmm. I don't know. Roller coasters are hard to make. You can't just find them online. You wouldn't download a roller coaster, is what I'm trying to say, I suppose. Sure. Yeah, I don't think people will mind that this is directly over their head. I think they'll get over it. Maybe not. But think of the excitement rating. We're gonna have such high ratings with that. Also, I don't know how to not do it, so we're doing it, dang it. Did I even make a roller coaster that can work? Like, can I put an entrance and exit? No, I can't. There's no such thing as entrances and exits. Don't worry. I've got this. I can roller this coaster. I don't know what that means, but it's still true. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe I can't roller this coaster. I hate to say it, but this coaster might be rolling us. Don't tell me water coaster 1 is in the way. That's problematic talk. You need to be more optimistic. Man, I had some really bad names for rides in this park. In my defense, you almost missed this. Well, you didn't. You're here. You're here for Lucky Lake, a park I have definitely been putting off doing. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I assume that this ride works. You checked my server? Oh. My advertising is working. Please don't sue me. I just... I don't know. I don't know. That's not it. No, that looks really stupid. And I don't want it to look really stupid. There we go. Wait, you're angry that I'm streaming? I guess I need to stop. The masses have spoken. Hi, Annie. I hope you're doing well. I'm building a park. I don't know how to build a park. I can't help but notice... Oh, thank you for the follow, Annie. Why is my roller coaster not coastering? Go. Commence. I need to find out if this kills people or not. You didn't almost miss it. I just started. Cupcake's gone rogue. Rogue agent on the loose. Chaos across Discord. Alright, so far so good. That's not how physics works, but... Uh-oh. Nope, I think that's bad. Oh, see, they bounce. It's actually part of the experience. It's like bumper cars. Alright, what if I splash less? Merry-go-round 1 is broken down. Well, looks like Mechanic 12 has got things under control. But just to be safe, you know, that's a pretty low reliability. I think we might need more handymen. And by handymen, I mean mechanics. I just can't talk. Great. There's no good way to close these, huh? I just gotta sit here. Is it... Ah, it's backspace. I knew there was a way. Well, technically they make it. This might be the most boring roller coaster to ever exist, but you don't die on it. And I think that is good enough. The very non-lethal coaster. Open it up. We gotta get people on that ride. I don't like the colors of this ride, though. When you think of non-lethal things, what color comes to mind? Green? Green is good, I think, usually. And then, the boats are gonna be like caution hazard yellow. Not that the ride is hazardous, but that way, like, everyone... You know, it's like those reflective vests when you're walking out at night. People can see you. That's why they're neon yellow boats. This is the safest ride in the park, I assure you. Now we need to scenery of this ride a little bit. But I have no good scenery. Do we have a willow? Willow? Weeping willow? That's quitter talk. You can't tell me willows don't grow underwater. They definitely do. They absolutely... I have seen willows that are submerged in water. Don't lie to me. This park sucks. I can't even do scenery because there's nothing to do. You know what? How about some flowers? That makes sense. I could put flowers. Those are allowed. My handymen are going to try to water these and they're going to drown because there's nothing under there. But that's okay. We don't care about that. Where's the generic scenery? Like the fountains and stuff. I haven't played this game in like 20 minutes, so I don't remember anything. There they are. At least I could put cattails. That makes me feel a little bit better. Now it's a proper lake. Can I put cactus? I can put cactus. Good. Yep. This is allowed. This is what lakes look like. No willows, though. Those don't grow in lakes. Only cacti and freaking giraffes. Alright, well now that I've made a natural disaster, what's next? River of the Damned. Wow, that's some intense language from my childhood game. Can you get 2 natural disasters? There's probably 2 natural disasters going on in the world right now. Buy one, get one free deal. No! I read your name is Alien. You're Eileen. Alright, let's build one of these river raft ride things. Does Civ 6 have fun, disasters? Can you, like, call down Bowser like you can in the Sim City for the Super Nintendo? Or Aliens? I liked Aliens in SimCity 3000. Where do I want to build this? I mean, this seems to be the most logical spot, but, like, it's so boring. The logical spot's boring. I thought this could at least go up and down. Clearly I'm wrong, but... Volcanoes go boom, floods, global warming a thing. Oh, that's good. It sounds like you're describing Sim Earth. I was This must just be a different ride. Yeah, this really is just flat, huh? Well, that's thrilling. How am I supposed to make that into a fun ride? Oh, it is different. This isn't the ride I'm thinking of. I thought it was the thing we made in that Bazaar Park, the Bumbly Bazaar Park, that held like 500 people. I kind of just want to get this park over with. And I think I need 2,100 guests to do that. I'm glad that bathtubs cause flooding. Okay, well, keeping in mind that this ride can only be ridiculously boring, I guess we'll put it here. And we'll just let you explore the natural wonders of the world over in this land. Uh-oh. Why would anyone want to ride this? I say that like lazy rivers aren't really popular at amusement parks, but in my defense, I haven't been to a water park in a long time, which is the word I meant to use. Oh, so we bathe in the flood. Got it. That doesn't make me feel much better. The laziest of rivers. How many boats do I get? 15 boats. That's a lot of boats. The only Civ game I've ever played is Civ 5, and I played it very minimally. I'm pretty sure I played 2 matches ever, and I played them against difficulty 1 opponents, because I wanted to use attack helicopters against cavalry and cavemen. And once I did that, I was done with Civilization. This seems like a fun place to build this thing. What's madness? What happened? What did I do this time? Oh, that's boring. Surely we can get that closer to hurting people without actually hurting people. Oh, a little bit more. I'm feeling the 51. That's the kind of safety hazards I want in my park. Wow, that's not worth it at all. Oh, whatever. What do I care? What do we call this thing, though? I don't know. I don't have a good name for that right now. But I'm going to make a little food court over here. So, I've got that going for me. Nope. I pressed the wrong button. Well, that just looks awful, to be honest. No, Handyman 52, I'll save you. You're the 52nd most important staff member this park has, and I'm not gonna let you die. Not now. I think we could sell hot dogs here. Going with the stick theme here. We got a stick here. This is an edible stick. Umbrellas have a stick. We could sell those. Straws are sticks. We could sell that. That's a stick, so we could sell that. I really like this theme. This is the dipstick for your oil in your car. I don't know. Oh, it's not open. Oh, I renamed the hot dog stand. That's not what I meant to do. This is the dipstick. Perfect. Now, can we get some signs that really feature that? Mass transit. Not quite what I'm looking for, but... You know what? Why not? Mass transit it is. Is there a single place where I can get the name to show up? Oh, there it is. For some reason here. I really kind of want to know the logic behind what it decides. Because even going closer to the entrance makes it go back. It's got to be here, the dipstick. It's kind of hard to read. but... Ooh, if we're doing generic, like, Boston accents for baseball games or something, I feel like snow cups would sound kind of interesting in that accent. Get your snow cups here. Snow cups, snow cups, snow cups. What can I call this ride? I clearly didn't finish this ride. I just put a bunch of stuff down and then said I was done. I'm pretty sure that's how that happened last time. It's been a little bit, but... Also, do I have a thrilling ride? A ride for thrilled people? No. No, I don't. I like the idea of a chairlift across the park. That sounds kind of fun. I'm glad that I have infinite money. Kind of. It lets this game be very dumb, but when I make a mistake like that, I don't suffer consequences. Which is pretty cool, if you ask me. Gotta put this back. Nope, that's not how you click on things. Now that's a proper click right there. Firm business click. My brain just put the concept of high school cliques and businesses together by saying what I just said, and that sounds like a nightmare that is unfortunately probably really common, if I had to guess. That offices have cliques. Why walk when you can soar? Question that you should always ask yourself. Is that really the most I can have? 29? Oh, whatever. I'm glad this ride isn't successful. I don't really know how it could be with how good it is. I would make it take up more space, but I can't because it can't go up or down. Water feature theming. What do you mean? We already had that. I already had pirate ships. They're all over the place. Pick a new gimmick. We gotta make NASCAR more exciting. People are disappointed. Reviews are down. It's such a pain to landscape in this park. I'm gonna just sit here and complain. This is gonna be 3 hours of Teshi complains about Lucky Lake specifically. And that's the way it's gonna be. Yay, it's now that, and that makes it better. It's definitely some left-hand turns. I'm waiting for somebody that watches NASCAR to be like, well, actually, it depends on the track. If you like NASCAR, nothing wrong with that, by the way. Fast cars are fun cars. It's just what came to mind. You see a big oval and you just think, yep, that's the NASCAR logo. They should make that the NASCAR mascot. Just like a personified oval. I think it'd really do well for them and their brand. See, I was pretty sure it was left turns. Whoa, there's a water tornado. I don't understand this prop. Like, it's called water spout, but like, what is this supposed to be? I don't know, but there's a water spout on the whatever this building is, bank. Oh, the money is about to get very wet. Am I winning yet? I want to do the next park. I need a ride that's going to hold a lot of people. Like, just an absurd number of people. Five left turns. You see, Annie's kind of on my train of thought. I was thinking, what if we just make a circle that's like infinity left turns? The left turns never stop then. I don't know. Twister roller coaster. Whoa. They had some fun with the colors on this one. And we're gonna do the same thing. Just give me like 45 minutes to build a ride. This one's gonna be a big one. We're gonna make a big coaster. And big coasters, as we all know, require you to walk up to them. You counteract gravity so that I don't have to. How much height can we get out of this thing? 160? 165. Hell yeah. No, we don't wanna do that. That's too boring. I want to do that thing that they do on like the Raging Bull at Six Flags Great America, where they drop you a little bit, and then everyone goes like, "Oh, that's kind of scary," and they like juke you into thinking that that's the real drop, and then they give you the real drop. And we're gonna do it twice. That'll really confuse people. That might be a little bit too high. So what kind of special stuff can we do here? Half corkscrew barrel roll. Inline twist? How is that different than barrel roll? Oh, because it leaves you upside down, right? Is that? Oh, this game should not have given me the power of barrel roll. Never mind. We're gonna scrap this project. I've got some other stuff in mind. Barrel roll to the left. Barrel roll to the right. Go in for the big turn. And how about a barrel roll to the right, and then a barrel roll to the left? This would... If this ride doesn't hurt people in the game, know that it should. This ride should hurt. We'll see if the game acknowledges that this ride should hurt. But this ride should absolutely hurt. To be anywhere near, within 100 feet of it, should just make you feel sick. No, I don't want to go to the right. I want to go to the left. And you know what that means. Barrel roll to the left. Oh, you could keep doing things. 0G roll. I didn't know there was more stuff. Oh, this roller coaster's exciting. Twister roller coaster. Apparently that roll has 0Gs. I don't believe that for a second. I don't even know what I'm building. What kind of... What is this? I feel like I should maybe preview what I'm creating here before I just continue this potential fiasco. Yep, mm-hmm. We start to fall, and everyone breaks their neck right there. Or there. Or here. You'll probably live through this part. That probably hurts. Well, I mean, nobody died yet, so that's pretty good. I gotta get back up to 45 feet, though. That's kind of rough. Nope. Nope. It's all wrong. Building on diagonals on an isometric grid is a bad thing. Don't do it. That's my review of this. So, like, there's no way that this isn't gonna kill people, right? It sure looks fun. I would get on this ride once and not live to tell the tale. That's the word I want. Oh, this looks terrible. I should not be allowed to design things. Oh no. So I'm pretty sure we need this train to finish in order to get the results. Everyone just died there, by the way. Alright, well, it makes it all the way around. See, this part doesn't look that bad. The first part is just, slightly psychopathic in its design. Huh. Well, that's a decent ride. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how this ended up being anything other than a disaster. But I guess it's fine. One thing I want to change for my own personal reasons, though. We gotta put in some block brakes, because that means more trains, and more trains means more people on the ride. Which means tricking the game into giving me more people, so that we can escape this park. And that's what really matters. One more. There we go. Yeah. I cannot believe that this isn't... I mean, I told you the game might not acknowledge that this ride should hurt. Um, I don't know, headache simulator? What seems like an okay name. This ride has 4 trains. That's a lot of people. That's kind of exciting. Look at what the power of infinite money can get you. Alright, headache simulator's open for business. And honestly, I think the colors couldn't be better. The only thing I can think is maybe something that hurts your eyes a little bit more. I think these colors complement the background a little too well. Oh no. Hmm. Well... It would appear my changes have destroyed everything. And I'm gonna do the lazy solution and just put a chain there. Alright, open it back up. We're done. We did it. I did say we could play around with the color, and it's kind of making me wonder, can I just make this like headache-inducing alternating colors? I don't actually want to do that, as I'm not trying to give people a headache. But it was a thought that crossed my mind. No, what was that blue we had? It was such a nice color. Where did it go? Come back. Light water. Dark water. It's gone. I don't even remember what it looked like at this point. Ooh, jungle theming. That sounds kind of fun. Plant. I love plant. I like that this is suspended by nothing. It's not actually supported in any way, shape, or form. The supports are actually for show. I need everybody to know what this ride is. It's Headache Simulator. Um, why is it not running? What did I do? What happened? Is that why? I didn't even realize the ride wasn't working. Oh, that looks like a comfortable position to get stuck in. Do I have any fun theme stuff I can do? Wagon. Wagon sounds pretty fun, I guess. Perfect. It's ice-tastic. Or something. Ugh. I am sorry. Yeah, that didn't look right. I don't think I want to keep all this ice. This is just too much ice on one lake. We need to tone it down. Oh, I can't advertise, can I? Because I don't have money. I wanted to advertise the new ride. It's starting to look like a park. If I had to give it a couple short words of description, I'd say park comes to mind. Amusement, it's a bit of a stretch. But what are my guests thinking? This park is really clean and tidy. I'm hungry. I need to go to the bathroom. Sounds like a pretty standard amusement park to me. You know, after the most recent roller coaster I've built, abusement park probably is a better term to describe it. I'm glad the game thinks it's fun. Would you believe that I need 500 more guests in this park? Like, how do they expect you to do that? Too high for supports. Sorry, I'll tone it down next time. There's nowhere I really want this to... Oh, that kind of... Actually, Pause. I don't hate this. I love that that's the standard. That's the bar to beat these days. I don't hate this. This circus is going to be seafoam green and lime green, dark yellow, gray. Now that looks pretty bad. Nope, I stand corrected. I found something worse. I somehow found this color combination, and now it's a pimp-themed circus. Or the Saints Row gang. The tidiest park in the country. Cool. Thanks. I'll put that on my resume. Hey, you're free to do whatever you want to do, Glish. That's up to you. Can we stop researching vehicle types? Yeah, you could do whatever you want. I'm slightly scared now, though. I still want to have a thing that's kind of like what we had before, where we made people row across the entire lake. But I think cycling sounds even sillier, so we're going to try for that. Well, that might be a problem. We'll try to make do, though. Oh no, this one can't go up or down either. No, that's a problem. Dang it. So much for that idea. They gotta scrap that one. I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? Someone tell me what to do next. I'm gonna build a bathroom here. Does that make people happy? Because I think I meant to do that and then didn't. The cursor's kind of freaking out right now. I'm a little worried about it. I'm pretty sure both... I think these are the only two bathrooms in the park, and they're both right next to each other. Like, I solved nothing when I made that food court. Alright, this roller coaster, Headache Simulator, has 130 people on it. That's pretty good. We need more people over here. This ride's not getting much attention. But what would really draw people over here? Insecticide. Well, that's kind of lame. 15 feet of air? Maybe not. I don't know what to build. This game is too difficult. I feel like we could benefit from a ride that's like over here. I just don't know exactly what I want to do. Well, that's not good. It's a little bit of a problem, I guess. Sure. Oh, hey, Nuke. I hope your evening's going well. The laziest of rivers has broken down. How? It's literally just boats. It's going. I hope that that isn't a super. I hope that's not a way of saying that things are not going great. But if it is, I'm sorry to hear that. That's not how amusement park. It's kind of just going mid. Okay. At least things are okay then. I have to imagine you're either back to class or close to it. One of those things is probably true. Reverser turntable. That sounds fancy, I guess. Uh-oh. I said something I shouldn't have said. I'm sorry. How was I supposed to know? Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard much from you. We still gotta do that, uh, another anime movie night. And I keep thinking about the fact that we haven't done that. And then forgetting to say anything about it. I've been petting my cat kind of idly, and I'm now aware that I have cat hair literally everywhere, and I'm probably going to start sneezing soon. I did say anime movie night. Apparently that's... I should say anime movie night more often. Look at all of that chat activity. We can hit achievements on Twitch with that kind of chat activity. I guess I have a new special phrase to say. No, log flume one's not in the way. You're overthinking it. Park? How do I... Amusement park? Nope, that's not it. Hold on. I'm devising something. Nope, it's a catastrophe. It's terrible. Everyone just give up. Honestly, I like log flumes too. The only thing I don't like about water rides is I don't like that they try to make, like, I feel like people that design water rides feel like getting soaked has to be part of the experience, and I don't want to spend the next like hour and a half in wet clothes. But like otherwise the experience is fun. Like I don't want to have to bring a change of clothes to an amusement park. That's excessive. I feel like you can't ride these rides though without there being like a splash zone. This is a really pathetic, sad-looking ride. We need to make it a little bit better, I think. I'm disappointed, and I haven't even ridden it yet. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think they're pretty fun. I just know that the one at the Six Flags near my house, at the very end, they just splash you with water. And I just don't understand why. Kind of ruins my day. Oh, really? I have always felt like working at an amusement park either sounds surprisingly tolerable or absolutely horrible, and I don't know which one it is. Although I did have a cousin that worked at Disney World, so maybe I could ask them. Oh, you worked with Six Flags. What do you mean by that then? I'm gonna try to brave my fears and make some scenery for this ride, even though it is, in fact, on the lake. I don't love it. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I just thought you meant you've, like, worked at a Six Flags park. Which I stand by. I don't know if it would be terrible or not. I feel like it would be. I feel like that's the kind of thing where I think it's in the same vein as like customer service where people are just going to be too mean for it to be a fun job. But like in theory it should be, it sounds great, right? You work at the amusement park, like on your break you could just get on a ride, assuming that it's not a Six Flags park because their ride wait times are really bad. But see, Glish, that's the thing I'm thinking about though, is like some of the employees do that, but like the ride operators really don't. They just sit there and press the button. So I guess it would kind of depend on what position you have at the place on the ride that you work at. An unamusement park. I like all these people. All these people just have to wait. This is exactly what I wanted. A ride that makes people just stuck. I need people to just be trapped on rides so that they don't take up space on the path. A good park manager would reduce the number of boats on this, but I'm not that. Also, I completely and totally built this in the middle of nowhere instead of where I wanted to. I don't I don't want to complain about isometric because I've done that plenty, but something something isometric. At some point it's more of a me problem, like I'm the issue, you know? I really hope not when it comes to employees, which speaking of which, it's been like 30 minutes at least since I've hired more staff. We have 300 handymen, 207 mechanics, but I think if we make it 222, that's a good number. Only 101 security guards. Now, see, that's alarming. I feel like people are really in danger. You know, let's go for the nice 255. And then entertainers, we're only at 122. But, like, I think that they're not generally as important as other staff. So we'll get them up to, like, 137. I think that's a prime number. Don't fact check me on that. What are these people thinking? Oh, they're having a great time. Betty M is Really just couldn't be happier as she sits here waiting forever in purgatory. Boat purgatory. Purgatory? I think I meant to say purgatory. I need to get 280 more people in this park. This is terrible. What are we researching? A seafood stall. That'll drag in the crowds, I think. You know, the sad thing is, visually, this park is, like, somewhat coherent. But then you look at the little details and everything is just a disaster. None of this has any cohesion. This looks like I slapped down a bunch of pre-built park rides, but I didn't. And that's the sad part. I want industrial theming. I want to fill my go-karts with fire and fury and rage. And bush. I can't build tree. But I can build flower. Alright, this is really annoying me. Why on earth did I put this here and not here? What is wrong with me? Past me should be ashamed. Do I have a motion simulator? I do have a motion simulator. What does plunger plunder even mean? What was I thinking when I named this? Are we like stealing people's plungers? Because that sounds like it can only end in catastrophe. Mechanic 180 is ready to fix this ride. Honestly, we should do inspections on every single ride every 10 minutes. We have like 300 mechanics. And what else are they gonna do? I'm waiting to find out that the reason this park is so difficult for me is because I've hired so many staff members that it's not bringing in guests like it's supposed to because there's too many staff rendered. I don't know if that's a legitimate concern, but I didn't think about it until now. Oh well. I want to look up. I know I remember. I looked something up to get this word regatta, but like, what in the world is it? Boat racing. Okay, sure. This seems like an okay place for one of these. Not jungle theming though. Just plain boring theming. That's what I want. This ride lets you wave at the people that are on this ride, which means we have to name it something appropriate for that. Wave goodbye to your friends is a good name for a amusement park ride. That sounds like the kind of thing that I would name it. Perfect. And I've got a cat. A silly little kitty. Yeah? I want to build like a Giga Coaster or something, but I don't have any of them. And I guess there already is a roller coaster that kind of goes around the whole park because that was a pre-built thing here, but this seems like a good spot to build something. I just don't know what. What are people thinking about Boat Purgatory? I can't find Boat Purgatory. But everyone else thinks it was great. So clearly it's a them problem. Everywhere I go, it's just people screaming. What did I do wrong? How high up can this be? Not super high up. Nah, I don't want to build that then. I think it might just be time to wait. We just gotta wait until my science department comes out with something that I actually want to build. And that could take hours. What an exciting looking ride. They're having the time of their lives. Don't you worry. It's perfect. Why not? Let's add some seafood to the marketplace here. We researched it after all. I need to make a food court on this half of the park. Maybe just right here. Okay, now we can put some stuff like pretzels, donuts, pizza. Pizza's pretty good. Bathroom. That's always a good restaurant. Roast sausage. That sounds pretty fancy. No, we already have fried chicken. We already have fries. Cotton candy. That's a good one. Also, I think I want pretzels spun around. There we go. Much better. Then, let's get another drink, I think. Lemonade. We already have lemonade, technically, but eh. We'll sell some souvenirs. No, I want merch on the outside only. Maybe just more balloons. People like balloons. Careful. You gotta be very careful when amusement parking. It's very different than both parallel and perpendicular parking. Nope, that doesn't work. There we go. No, please. Not like this. I don't I don't really know why the cursor keeps freaking out so much. It's a little upsetting. There we go. Little food court or something. Probably leaning more towards the or something side. I like that it played the same scream sound twice. Really makes me feel immersed in the game. Nope. Can we do 4 in a row? No. Well, yes, actually, because that other scream was from the other ride. I was going to try to put this inside of a theme, but that's just not going to happen. If I just make this log cabin, it'll do it for me, so there. That is a terrible color. Wow. I think this is it. The park has defeated me. There's nothing left to do. What happens if I press this, like, really, really fast button? Can I get more guests? Oh, it's kind of working. We have a green arrow. Alright, enough of that. Sunglasses stall. That's exciting. And definitely gonna help me fix this park. I'm ready. Let's build some sunglasses. After all, it was just raining. Which means you need sunglasses. Oh wow, abstract. This color looks weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not going to be able to put the ride up at any point because it's not going to be able to stay up. This is silly. This is very silly. Yep, this is how you make a good ride. Yep. Maybe even watermelon, yes. Let me just say that on this lake, people are definitely going to feel the breeze as they ride this ride. This is such a stupid ride. Oh, my cat is falling off of me. No, that's not right. Do it correctly. This is probably one of the worst things I've ever built. But you know what? Sometimes that's just how it is. This doesn't actually help. Because it's just, I can't do it. It won't let me. My mind immediately went to, for some reason, calling this Top Thrill Dragster, but trying to make that sound as boring as possible. Like, Total Drag Thrillster or something. I don't know. That's where my brain went for some reason, and now we're here, so... I'm gonna figure it out. We're building. We're making a park. This is a certified park if I've ever seen one. I was gonna call this ride the home stretch because I want it to just be the road home. Definitely one of the parks of all time. Certified rides, certified park even. Like it's probably on Google right now. Go to Lucky Lake, where I I don't know. I'm gonna be happy when I don't have a park that's all water. And I'm only 46 guests away, so I think this glorious ride is gonna get us there. I found the car with hydraulics. It's that one. As if Honan is half water, half land. Pretty sure it's like 66-33. Mostly water, though. I want to see if this ride gets even 1 point of excitement. Hey, the knight is here to entertain us. He's jousting with the entrance. Come on, Total Dragster, get us there. Change the theme to... I don't know. Change the theme to nothing. There is no entrance. You've been lied to. These people walk on water. Sorry, mechanic. What mechanic are you? 186. The ride is for guests only. Alright, well clearly I need to put some scenery because that's all this ride has going for it. Oh, actually it gets a 3. It is a 3 on excitement. If you say so, game. You know what? If you're happy, I'm happy, I guess. No, the theme of my park is not biblical. I think these skeletons really add to the appeal of the ride, while simultaneously properly conveying my emotions at the moment. Hey, I finally unlocked a wooden roller coaster. Eight. We need 8 more. Oh, I could put dead trees in the water, just not living ones. Sure. 5. 3, 3, 2, 1. The anticipation is killing me. Yay, Happy New Year! We did it! It's 2026, guys. Did you know? We did it. And I only suffered a lot. Take this, balloons. This is how I feel about helium. Come on. Pop it. My persistence and stubbornness will be rewarded eventually. Eh. It got me through this park. It's gonna get me through this balloon, too. I mean, I guess we could be in 2027 if you wait a long time. Okay, I'm glad that this is over. This was not my favorite park. If you couldn't tell. Yes, I want to overwrite it. What's the next park we get to do? Botany Breakers. What does it look like? I'm not going to start it today, but what does it look like? It's, well, there's a lot of trees. I guess the name is fitting. Yeah, we're gonna break this botany. 2027 is a bigger number than 2026, so I'm going to say yes. I think that's how that works. Okay. I'm going to be done streaming for right now at least, because we finished the park. I might come back and hop on to like TCG Card Shop Sim or something, but I'm going to at least go downstairs and take a break for a little while. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. And I guess next time we're going to destroy Forest. Because that sounds fun. All right. Bye-bye for now.